Good morning students. Today we are discussing about the 12th program in Java. Let's read it. Develop a program to create a class myThread. In this class a constructor called the base class constructor using super and start the thread. The run method of the class starts after this. It can be observed that both main thread and created child thread is executed concurrently. The main program demonstrates how to create a multiple threads in Java by extending the thread class and shows concurrent execution of the threads. The class myThread extends the thread. Here the class named myThread and that is extends the thread. myThread is a new class that inherits the thread class. This means myThread itself becomes a thread. And public myThread string thread name. This is a constructor of myThread. It receives the name of the thread as input. And super thread name that calls the constructor of the thread class. It sets the name of the thread. Example thread1, thread2. And super that is used to access the parent class constructor. And run method. This method contains the code that the thread will execute. When start is called, Java automatically calls run method. And for loop for int I equal to 1, I is less than is equal to 5, I plus plus. The loop runs 5 times. Each iteration prints the thread name and count. And it prints we are having the getName function returns the name of the current thread and prints output like thread1 count 1, thread2 count 1. And try block, as we use a thread sleep that will cause an exception, so we are handling that by using a try catch block. And thread sleep 500 that will pauses the thread for 500 milliseconds, that is 0.5 second, that help us to thread switching clearly. And catch block that handles the interruption and catches the exception and prints the message if the thread is interrupted, and completes the message as finished execution. And main method declares where the main program starts, and two threads objects are created in that, and each threads has different name. And t1.start and t2.start creates a new threads, and two threads we are creating. That starts creating a new thread, internally calls the run method, and both threads run at the same time. This is all about program 12.